Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Smelter. Last time, I cleared Skyreach. Today, I'll be visiting the InSanctuary. But first, I'm going to build a bunch of shrines here. In the near future, I'll need a lot of apples. And I already pre-weakened the rocks, so don't worry. I'm also going to build a house here because I need more people nearby. I'm going to deconstruct this Kaiser Blitz. I don't really need it now. Let's unlock the rest of the skills. First up, phase into my void. Better version of the dodge skill. And let's place another home here, just in case. For offense, burn in Blasta Masta. So now the charge shot deals damage over time. And for mobility, air burst wherever. I can now air burst in any direction. And with that, I've fully upgraded the Nutoros armor. I'll terraform this region further later. For now, it's time to visit the last region. And let's build some defenses too while we're at it. We sure are. This is the last one. Yikes. She knows we're here. I sure will. Let me set up some defenses near my houses. And unlock a few new skills. Over we go, Paint Edition, and zippin' and a zappin'. This is going to be amazing. No, I don't want that. Fine, we'll place a house here. What could go wrong? I don't have enough resources to get the other upgrade, unfortunately. You don't really deal that much damage to me. I won't use the Kaiserblitz cannon for 2 reasons. 1, I don't have the resources necessary. 2, I want to maintain some semblance of challenge. The defense begins. Keep those towers guarded with the shield. Just fly over them to activate the shield. That's all. Of course, this can also potentially happen. Unfortunately, the left side isn't as well guarded as this side. And if 2 get destroyed, it's over. Let's try this defense again, shall we? And apparently by restarting, it breaks the music, unfortunately. If I could surround this, I'd have a far easier time. Gosh, this side's being overwhelmed. If only those rocks weren't in the way. On the right side, the Zerlings are doing a fairly good job. Let's hope it stays that way. Apparently, I lost a building here. This is by far the hardest defense mission. And that's that. During the second go-around, Shinzella didn't send down any lightning. I don't know why. Into the final regular stage we go. Welcome to the InSanctuary, a dark end. New enemy type, these knights. They have good offense and defense. See how much damage that one strike dealt? Best to use a charge punch against them. Up here is the first trial. But wait, we have this knight to deal with. Don't worry, the knight's the easiest part of this challenge. Don't get yourself killed. This is by far the hardest trial of the game. During the stream, I died over 3 dozen times. The hardest part for me is the first part, specifically making it to this platform and making it across here. Ultra shifting into these gates actually resets your dashing. Nowhere else in the game was this necessary, not helped by the game not teaching you properly. I made this look far easier than it actually is. Get up here. Swap the Nutoros. Hover all the way to the right for apple core number 2. Now back to the intended route. In order to deactivate these lightning strikes, you have to smelt these statues. Oops. If you want an easier time during this section, just use the Nutoro hover ability. Be warned, these knights can follow you to the ends of the earth. Best to use Gurabi against them. And to demonstrate there's nothing up there. I'm gonna try using this domain's armor as much as possible. It's not my favorite armor, but now I understand where its strengths lie. On to trial number 2. Note the skull in the middle. To me, this is about as hard as the first trial, if not harder. In this one, I died over 3 dozen times originally. Make sure to destroy these enemies, as they can snipe you from off screen. Those lightning strikes happen faster than you expect. Once again, I made this look easier than it actually is. Even during this recorded playthrough, I failed this challenge 7 times. In general, I don't really like most of the trials here, especially trial number 1. The game should have given us an easier version of it earlier, specifically one that forces you to use the electric gate boulder shift recharge. Down here is the final trial, the easiest of the trio. Don't get yourself killed. It's an enemy elevator, that's all. You have a time limit to defeat all the enemies per floor before you get crushed by the spikes. Although, the spike ceiling does kill enemies too. Like here, for instance, so you can take advantage of that fact. And that's the final trial in the game. I know the Eremagu armor is not my favorite, but now I know its strengths and weaknesses. Shame it doesn't really get that many spots to shine. And here's the final Moxie deposit. Meanwhile, in this alcove is the final apple core. I've now collected 100% of all the optional items. Out of all the Tier 4 stages, this is easily my favorite one, first two trials notwithstanding. I'll explain more a bit later. For instance, this section, it combines the carriers from the Eremagu Shock Ward and Tantra Crater with the living batteries from Resist the Station. I want to see more sections like this in the Tier 4 stages. Overshot. Shinzella stands before us. You may want to stand outside the center. You are the person featured in the cutscene following Goombar. Boss time, Shinzella. For this attack, she aims towards you. Now we're in the final phase. Just use the smelt blade to defeat her. Of the 3 tier 4 bosses, I find her to be the easiest one. And that's all the Domo runes. I don't trust you, Smelter. Your final goal sounds suspicious. "100%. But I'll be saving that for the next episode. This is my favorite tier 4 stage because it does the best job reusing the mechanics from the 3 other stages in this domain. I do wish it was a bit longer, however. I say this does the best job, yet it could still be so much better. Oh well, perhaps in a sequel. I like the elemental differences this game has going. Earth is the slowest, but has the strongest strikes. Water is a bit faster, and focuses on projectile spam. And lightning is the fastest, but each individual strike is weaker. This applies to both the player and the bosses. As much as this armor is not my favorite, I now understand its strengths and weaknesses. Shame there aren't that many places where this shines compared to the other 2. Unless you're speedrunning, of course. In which case, this is awesome, especially with all the upgrades unlocked. It's the one that benefits the most from the upgrades. To clarify, I'm not saying that the other armor upgrades aren't powerful. I'm just saying that Gurabi and Nutoro start out stronger than Eremagu. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, the different armors are geared for different playstyles. Next time, we'll return to Smelter's heart and figure out just what Smelter is planning. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.